Hey, and welcome to the Slay of Spire Daily Climb for August 24th, 2020. The character for today is the Silent, and the modifiers are Insanity, Colorless Cards, and Lethality. My first thoughts on that are this is going to be pretty rough. Insanity is always pretty tough. It means that you probably have to go for Collector's bonuses rather than Highlander. It's just hard to have a consistent deck. Then there's also colorless cards, which makes getting collector's bonuses harder. And there's lethality, which is basically never because of the silent. But there's some pretty high scores here on the right, pretty consistently, which makes me think that we should be heading for a shot to try and get Mind Blast. So I don't know how else people are getting these higher scores. Maybe I'm just a little bit daft, but here we go. What's the map look like? Let's see what cards we have. 2 deadly poisons, 2 catalysts, I think I saw. 2 poison stabs, 2 deflects. So basically 3 deflects. There's probably other duplicates in here that I'm just not seeing. Corrupt maneuvers, 2 dramatic entry. Basically, there's not really enough cards to make it semis. So we're just trying to make this deck as big as possible and hoping that we can still perfect elite somehow. Sacred Buck will help with that. If we can get it, have to go on the left in order to get 2 elites out of this act. Take question marks, I can get 3 out of this act, 4 out of this act at the most. When I miss out on the shot, which seems very, very incorrect. Also, lethality with Hexaghost means that we probably have to take the shot. Try and get some sort of potion or way to draw Piercing Whale on turn 2. Pretty much it. Or Dark Shadow. Be better to take the campfire before the elite, but not by much because of how insignificant most upgrades are going to be when you have 50 cards in your deck, unless the upgrade makes something innate or something like that, or the card you're upgrading is already innate. Don't think a shop with 100 gold is that good, because if there is Mind Blast on the 3rd shop, probably can't afford it here. The question is an event better than a regular fight? And probably not when you're only getting 3 events out of your first, 4 events out of your first act at most. Events I think are worth it if you can get Mystery Machine. I have doubts about my ability to get the Mystery Machine off of what is likely going to be 3 events out of this act. This makes it very hard. Also, these are innate, which is rough. Catalyst. That's a big hit. More acrobatics or more flying? I think I only have 1 flying. I have 2 acrobatics. 1. I have 3 altitudes, but I only have 1 acrobatic. Oh, I have 2 flying. This is going to be a rough thing to keep track of. I think I take flying. To take heights. This just kills that. I have a dagger throw. I'm kind of thinking it might be correct to take that quote even if I already have a dagger throw. If you have a dagger throw, I don't see a backflip anywhere. Second masterful stab already. That quote just helps with consistency. But I think that dagger throw also probably does that. Okay. Damage up does nothing. This does nothing. Out of turn 1 damage usually seems like not a whole lot after that. Third deadly poison. Fourth deadly poison. That was stupid. Cost me some health as well, I think. Fourth outmaneuver? Fourth outmaneuver. There's 18. There's 29. This is correct. Prepared, I already have 2 at least. I've seen 2 in 1 turn. God, is it bad though? Is it reasonable for me to kill this middle one this turn? I don't think so. 14 plus 18 is 32. I can block for 4. This has a thing on it, so I can't do more damage than that. Use this drunk potion. Take 18, 29, 40. So I do drink this. Maybe I can perfect this turn. If I Dark Shackles, not means I kill one next turn. Get out of my deck, I guess. This kills the other one. It's 10 max HP. Another deflect, even though it's a pretty good card. Just don't draw it often enough. And that's the 4th deflect. Yeah. Getting a lot of collector's bonus, even though we are seeing colorless cards. Card upgrades, what actually matters. Drawing that every fight, which makes it pretty relevant. Probably want to take damage before Hexa goes to try and block. Feels like the Noctisine upgrade, even though we don't draw Noctisines very often, might help. Alternatively, Dramatic Entrance is just 2 more damage to every enemy in every fight for the rest of the game. But not just seems it's just like a way to win fights if we draw it early. Maybe that's stupid. Maybe I want to try and have a better chance at perfecting stuff. A choice. You can go left and take an event and campfire, but campfires are kind of bad. So I'm gonna go right. Dies. Maximize damage on this. On the cultist I probably don't want to play. Second Dark Shackles is pretty good. Just because of Hexaghost, and because these other two cards aren't common. Well, this card also isn't common. But we already have a Dark Shackles, so it's a more reasonable common than Finisher. Phantasmal Killer is a rare. And also, we can draw it against Hexaghost turn 2 and we don't die. Art of War usually goes to the silent. Don't know how good it is here. Feels kind of like I want to wait. Maybe this is the draw potion. Deadly Poison makes me not want to wait. Enlightenment does nothing. Yeah, I don't want to wait. Should have done that first, yeah. Skewer does 10. This does significantly more than 10, I think. But I also don't have the energy for it. Yikes. Yeah, perfect this fight unless I draw something good. Is that good enough? It is. White Piece Statue is insane because it gives something at the end of every fight that we don't have to draw. Crippling Cloud is a really good card. Again, you don't draw it very often. I don't think I took that backflip earlier. Did not. So Acrobatics is probably the choice here. It's hard to count how many things I have because there's so many. I think I only have one Acrobatics here. This Acrobatics. But I have two. There's also that one. I don't think I have any others. The third Acrobatics probably is better than backflip. Points wise. This is always happening. This is always happening. Don't really care about prepared at that point. Don't need a 50 flex. I already have 4. So this is probably dodge and roll. I wanted to take damage anyways, so it's not a big deal. Just buying this store. Maybe. I don't have any rares, so I can still get Popper. No, after this, can probably remove something like impatience. He's probably never gonna use it, or purity. Could make the deck slightly better. Don't know how much it matters. Frozen Eye just makes the run take forever, but it makes it feasible to do stuff. Omamori. The thing that Omamori does is that it basically in Act 3, if I get Mind Bloom, I can take 999 gold and I get 25 points from getting that much gold. I don't have to deal with some normalities. There's also the commons here, for pretty good buys. If I find a way to exhaust with an infinite, I might be able to do something with finesse and some other thing that draws me a card, but I doubt it. I would need like a purity that didn't exhaust, basically. What does that upgrade to? I think it upgrades to you can exhaust up to 5 cards. Yeah, it's yeah. These are really good. Just need to take more commons. I have 1 prepared, 2 prepared, I have a 3rd prepared, 4 prepared, so I don't need to buy another prepared. I believe I have 2 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these. 1, 1, 2. I have 2 slices. One cloaking dagger. So I have 2 slices. That makes these purchases a bit more reasonable. 10 nib helps me get to 100 damage for overkill, but I think that if that's happening probably not with an attack as the silent. Also, I don't know how much Frozen Eye helps me perfect fights. When I don't have... I guess with dodge rolls, it helps me see what next turn is going to be, like, a little bit. Really wanted Anchor or something, though. I think these are pretty easy purchases. I think Omamori is actually better than Frozen Eye. So I buy these 2, and I can remove a card. Which is going to be one of the dramatic entrances? The unupgraded one? I already have 2. It's probably just impatience. Or purity. These both do very little. Purity does probably less somehow. I don't have any gold left. Maybe I should have gotten the skill potion. This fight, I probably want to intentionally take damage. Don't think I can build up my poison to like 100. Don't think there's a way for me to play 20 cards in this fight. I could be wrong. Okay. I don't know how much health is like the correct amount of health to have. So I don't think I can, like, even if I survive turn 1, I don't know if I can perfect the fight. So I think that probably this amount of health is good. Another piercing wail. Just gives me another card to draw. not die to Hexaghost. I think technically point-wise, Broken Dagger might be better. As we Electric. At least there, because I think that not dying is probably more important. Here, Hexaghost is scary. Upgrade a Catalyst, so I can try and get 100 poison damage and get overkill. Upgrade Noxious Fumes. I think upgrade Catalyst with the Duplication Potion. Hope I draw it at the right time. Dark Shackle draws. It's sad. I can play Impatience and it gets 2 attacks out of my deck, so I'm more likely to draw the things that make me not die to Hexaghost. Bandage Up doesn't change anything, just gives me more health. Probably draw Potion next turn. Oh, it draws skills. Draw 2 cards. I don't know how that card works. Can draw a random card still. Like, it doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Hit it. Want to block next turn, I think. Unless Agony is the worst. Probably Slice. No, it was Deflect. This is where I probably have to take damage. We're in Piercing Whale. Are my only hits. I think I do that. Also blind. Purity's no good. Oh, he was already weak. But that makes Deflect work. Which means this is what I'm doing. If I do this, that makes... That makes Duplication Potion on the regular Catalyst make poison damage go up to 80, which doesn't kill, but I can survive the attack from Hexaghost. Alternatively, the big Catalyst does kill it. The Catalyst Plus does kill with Duplication Potion, so it's like a 5 out of 9 chance I draw it, and I did. Which means that I perfect the fight. Cool, and I get overkill. And no rares allowed. Probably Sacred Park? Energy doesn't seem to be that useful. We have a lot of 0-cost cards. We have a White Beast statue. Also, like, totally crucial to the freaking fight when we have this large of a deck. Oh boy. I see 2 shots in a row. I don't see a way to take 3 elites, but I see multiple ways to take 2 elites. Two of which go through 2 shots. One of which can go through 3. I already gave up on Mystery Machine, so question mark are kind of dead floors compared to regular fights. Shops still give me cards, which give me common cards, which are still pretty good for points. So I think this way is correct. We have to be careful not to remove a card. And then run out of gold. This path just gives me 1, 3 fights. And this way gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 fights, plus question marks, which gives me more. So else gives me question marks. I think this is correct. And then go left. I don't know what it was. Maybe it would let me see. These don't matter in the slightest, I don't think. I have 3 slices, because I added that one at the store. Right? Where is it? There it is. I believe I also have 2 dodge and rolls. Maybe 3. I have 3. So I'm taking a dodge and roll plus. I already had 4 left. Collector's bonus on cattle. Oh, boy. So more gold would be nice. Basically, my thoughts on this situation. Anchor solves the turn 1 problem. Not fully, but it does solve some of it. Twisted Funnel is just a good relic, especially when we have so many Catalysts in the wrong order. Catalyst is a cheap card right here that we already have 2 of. So we only need 1 more and we get Collector's bonus. Don't have any Banes yet, so I don't think we're buying Bane. And then also, there is the Mind Blast thing I was talking about, where we need to afford Mind Blast. And if we buy Anchor, we can't afford Mind Blast. I already have Collector's bonus on Deadly Poison, yeah. I think I am taking Catalyst. I'm not taking any potions. I don't think I'm taking... Oh, I can't even afford Anchor. There's also Well-Aid Plans, which is sort of like a really good consistency card with 2 Dark Shackles and 2 Piercing Wail. So I don't think I'm taking it. So that way, if this is a Mind Blast is so good right now. If it is a Mind Blast, I really want it. Basically, the beginning and end of my thought process there. Poisons tab, I only have 1. I have 2. A 3rd. It's common. Not, no, there's a 4th. This gets me the increase in max HP points, but I miss out on the poison stab. Probably see another poison stab. It's just a common. Missing out on Sling of Courage kind of sucks. But yeah, this is just 25 points for 150 gold. This is also 25 points for 150 gold, but it's 24 points we can get later. Don't need dodging. No, I don't need deflect at all. So that's dying. Predator is really nice. Regen potion is kind of useless. Still only one flying. I have 2 findings. 1, 2, 3. Dagger. So I'm just taking dagger for. Don't want regen potion. Probably take a damage turn 1. That's what I'm thinking. I don't need outmaneuver. Maybe I can get 1. Let's see. I can block for 8. Block 12. Wow. How many cards have I played? 2. No, I'm not good. I'll play 20. This always happens. This always happens. And I can perfect this fight. It takes the cunning potion. But it can be done. So do 13 to all. Hey! There's a Bane here, but I think I'd have to be insane to take the Bane over a Mind Blast. Have to go right, upgrade, and then Mind Blast is just the best upgrade. Doesn't free kill Gremlin Leader, but it does a lot of damage. I want Gremlin Leader to not attack me next turn. It's probably better ordering there. Need 5 damage, or 3 damage rather. Mind Blast makes perfect in fights a lot more reasonable. Ancient Potion doesn't make perfect fights. I already have 4 dagger throws, I think. Attack the 4th. So this is a cloak and dagger. Don't need an ancient potion. Well, don't need a cultist potion either, but I think it's more helpful. Echo Skull. It's kinda nice. Outmaneuver? I have a lot of those. I think I have 3 already. I know the choice now. Well, I don't know if I had 4. I definitely did something wrong, because I remember there being 2 next to each other. 3. I have 4 already. So I don't take another. So I take a sneaky strike. Still want a shop, I think. Don't want Snecko Oil. Want a Blade Dance. I definitely don't have 4 of those. This is fine. Shot is probably more valuable than an event. Very dramatic entrance, huh? Very dramatic entrance or 4th poison stab. I think 4th poison stab. And then leave. Screw you. I can knock that down and then kill it. Yeah. I have 2 bandit chucks. Only the one? Only the one. No, 2. So I don't want flashes too. I want bandit chucks. Upgrade. Other catalyst, I think. And then double. Remember carries me. I don't think I can block for enough here. If I discard Predator, I can draw 2 cards, and if I drop Piercing Whale, I think I can block for enough. Didn't drop Piercing Whale. Ah, well. Question is, what potions do I use? I feel like this one's pretty obvious. But then I'm taking like 30 still. Don't want to use all of them. Taking 45 minus 4, so I'm taking 41. Maybe I have to. Don't think I have to use them all this turn. In order to survive though. He's already weak for 5 turns. I could kill one of these this turn. Yeah. which is probably just correct. Now I'm getting debuffed. I just want as much poison on that as possible. I think the question is really whether it's correct to do 11 damage to this, whether it's correct to play Noxious Moves, or even just do 11 damage to that. I think it is correct. 11 damage to this goes down to 67 next turn. It goes down to 60 poison. This makes it so Catalyst Plus, or hitting him with Ski Boom, makes it so Catalyst Plus kills him on its own. I have 2 of those. I think that's what I want to do then. Can I kill this? 16, 19, 24? I can't kill it. It doesn't die next to me. Then there was probably something. I was probably stupid there and could have just guaranteed to kill next turn and I full heal anyways. Or next turn as in the turn where I took damage there. Can't take rares. Philosopher's Stone. So 4th energy. Can't deny that. Astrolabe could be okay. Soak the Ring of the Serpent, honestly, it's just some consistency. But it does make turn 1 pretty rough since I already have 3 cards that are in it. I think Philosopher's Stone helps somewhat. Probably. I don't know what I want to Astrolabe. Probably like Predator. I'm not getting 2 more Predators. Purity. Fourth energy probably matters more than the Awakened one. It's probably easy. I'm afraid that it's probably hard, but I don't think that our deck makes it any more difficult than it normally would be under these conditions. You take 2 elite fights, and that's the most. I think 6, 7, 8, 9 fights. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6. 6 fights, but 2 shops. Don't have that many pairs of 3 anymore, I don't think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. But just 1 pair of 3 makes it correct to take the shots. Because of, it's like 3 points difference. Or taking 3 more fights gets me 3 more like hallway fights gets me 6 points, but a pair gives me 25 points. For a set of 4, not a pair of 4. That, and then that. I have 4 slices. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 slices. 1, 2, 1, 3. 2, 3. I have 3 of both of these. And I think I want Cloak and Dagger more. Could have gotten Bane. Or 3 Banes at this point. I don't think I'm going to get offered 3 more Stinky Strike. Outmaneuver. I already have 4 outmaneuver. I already counted that. Let me just double check. One, 2. Did I count this as an outmaneuver before? I think I might have. 3. 1. 1, 2, 3. Not 4. 4, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So I don't need another outmaneuver. I only have 1 Sneaky Strike. Don't have any Banes. These other cards are particularly useful. Could go for an Orrery, but I think I'd rather have the 150 gold for the next 2 shots. And the card really doesn't do much. Potions. Flex Potion helps quite a bit because of Stealer. And just having a lot of attacks on turn 1. Oh. Probably taking damage here. Suck it up, I think. Focus Dagger's nice. Set new Catalyst. SSO Steel's problem? That's debatable. I don't think it is better. Dagger Throw, I have 4 of. Acrobatics and Dodge and Roll, I have to count. 1. 1. 2. 3, 4. I don't see a 4th Acrobatics. Yikes. How bad is getting cursed? Means I can't take the event that gives him 20. It means I can't take the normalities. I can still take the normalities, I guess. It's 71 damage. It's probably worth it. Yeah, well. No. Rough. I'm taking the curse, I guess? No. That is annoying. Quick Slash is just a common. I don't have I gaining of these other two, and they're rares, and I still want to add a card to my deck. Shop time. That's third Dark Shackles. One, two, three, four Cloak and Daggers. I don't need to buy another Cloak and Dagger. I already have 4 outmaneuvers, so this shop is not good for the commons. I already have 1 odd attack. I think I want to buy the Dark Shackles and leave. Relax gives me a colorless card on turn 1. I'm not getting 25 relics and I want the gold. Let's save all of my gold. Just forget about Dark Shackles. When I already have 2, probably not. I doubt I perfect this fight, but it's possible. Maybe like Skewer next turn could do it. Am I really willing to use a potion to try and perfect this fight? Could be the plated armor. Don't need the dot. Probably that one. Probably that one. That is nice. That means I don't have to block next turn. Catalyst Buster is very good. We got those 2 poison on him. Enlightenment isn't good here. Predator is very good here, but I think I discard that. So I have to kill this turn if I want, or block with this potion is also doable. I wonder if the flex potion's good here. Probably. Because I don't think I actually have to use the block. Whetstone. Can't take melees. I already have 4 deadly poisons. I have 2 flying moves. I have 3 flying moves. Good potions. And a sneaky strike. afford 2 of them. Can I afford all of them? I can afford all of them. Do I buy all of them? I don't know if I needed it for the flying because I didn't double check, but I think I did. But I don't need it here. I already have 4 deflex. And I'm unlikely to get 4 copies of these other cards. So I think that it's an easy choice. Okay, if I find more sneaky strikes, I have to take the campfire. Do I have a good upgrade? I guess the thing that matters is beating the boss of Catalyst Plus. Maybe it's okay. Not fun. Yeah. Doesn't seem useful. Could transform like a purity into something else, sure. Pretty good one. Unless they're all attacking. Fine. I have acrobatics. Yeah. Did I not take the 4th acrobatics? I did take the 4th acrobatics. It's probably still correct to take either of these 2. I think it's a better card, but I'm not getting collectibles out of the other 2. I like my current Pokemon more. Rough. I could do this, that, and I don't have to deal with the throwing damage with these 2 attacks. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage. Already have 4 outmaneuvers. No. Oh, I want to add a card still. Holy Tactician. Fire Potion. 40 damage isn't bad, but it's not great. This guy dead. He is. No potions required. Cultist Potion is good. After Rage Plus is great, but I can't add it. So it's rare. Cultist Potion is scaling that I don't otherwise have, but I do need the Block Potion. This does, like, an insane amount of damage. But maybe Cultist Potion just does more. Okay, I have a Quick Slash and a Dagger Spray. One of each. One, 2. I have 2 Dagger Sprays. So I can theoretically get a Dagger Spray in the next card reward still. A lot of damage on turn 1. Not so much damage after that. Essence feels really nice. Better than Cunning Potion. It does so much damage. I think I need the burst damage for it to like do a lot of Flare's breaking. I'm looking for the Mind Blast. I think maybe I can actually get away with not killing the birds right now. Killing both of the birds. 15 damage plus. I don't want to risk it. I can't block this. Could have with other potion. Don't think that catalyst is worth it. I think I'm just trying to survive the damage, basically. It's hard to block. Weak definitely helps that. This is going to do a lot of damage. I'm not getting vulnerable again this fight. Oh god. So this will do 120 damage basically. Mike dead. If I don't kill this turn, I probably am. Yeah, that sucks. Probably listen. Yeah, I guess I'm getting a good score because of that. That's unfortunate. My score 85th isn't bad. It's a shame. That would have been another like 50-ish points. That's all I have. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good rest of your day.